So last time what we did was we did discuss about the lockdown in various countries, and you were representing different country uh, like that, right? So this time it's all India, and you are just representing different states. Okay. So the question is, what happens after the 17th May, which is the current lockdown? Uh, I think maybe some states have increased also, but I think from the national government, 17th May is the deadline for this lockdown, with whatever exceptions you have. So you have to just tell us, share with everyone, what would you do for your state, or you have any comment for your state, and other people can cross question you. Okay, so yeah, so who want to go first can raise hand. Raise hand, raise hand. Yeah, okay, Akar Raj Assam, unmuting you. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mhm. Yeah, please.
Sir, sir, I have to say that Assam is doing very well in in the case of lockdown. Sir,
Okay.
because the death ratio in our state is very low. Only death is like only one, and the affected people are also very less. So I am saying that the lockdown will extend. I'm sure, because government can't tell anyone that lockdown is extending for 6 months or 1 year. The people will get frustrated. So in the case of this, I like to say that we are doing a well organized job, and people are cooperating in our state, and the cops are also playing a very good job in the special essential areas.
Yeah, okay.
And the and the locals are the one, they are playing a major role in our state, because they are the one who are cooperating the most they are cooperating. And we have restricted all of the citizens to go out of our state, or let anybody in our state. All the all the airports, railway stations are all closed, just like all other states. And the we are giving some freedom also in green zones, but the two wheelers uh, are allowed to take only one ride along. The only the driver is allowed to uh, ride the vehicle. And in the four wheelers, and we have given a specific time to go and go for work. And we have opened the government officials jobs and all. The government workers are doing their job, because the economy of our country is also important. Yes, sir, I've done my all points.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, Kunal. Huh?
So, at last, I would like to say from the side of my state that since there are less number of cases and we are taking majority of the precautions to save our citizens, we would like to extend the government. And because of and majority of us are thinking that there are no cases, we should move outside or break some precautions or rules stated by the government. So my government want to pretend that rule and set up a new rules like that the people's the citizens does not get frustrated. They should be given some amount of time to come out of their home and do their work. That's also.
Sahil,
Good afternoon,
yes,
sir.
Sahil.
Good afternoon, sir. As my friend Akar and Kunal has said that we are doing very well. Our state is very doing very well. I would like to say what strategies we have included. That the strategies are we firstly we builded a large quarantine center at uh, we built a quarantine center from stadiums. We use a sports stadium to build quarantine center, and the strategies we have, and another strategy is to we have made it a team, two forces named as ASA and ANM. They personally knock the door of the door of uh, door of their local citizens to check their condition, their health condition, and those they are infected, they directly send to them Nizamuddin at Delhi to for a checkup. And the people, those who are coming from outside, firstly we have stopped them, and because the people who are coming from outside at Assam, uh, they are they maybe they have infected or not. We have to check first. That's why we have stopped them, and those who enter in the state, they directly uh, sent to the Nizamuddin and their family members also, because we don't want to take any kind of risk that if anyone of them is infected, they infect many of us. So we have we have taken initiative already. So that's why, sir, we are doing very well. Then and if we have already able to control that COVID-19, because we have uh, we have no more cases now. We last the person who died, that was on April 10th April. Now we are not having any infected people who are in very bad situation. We are we recovery them very. Hello, sir, is my voice audible? Hello, hello.
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So that's why we are not facing any problem right now. But those, sir, we have already uh, मेंटेन जो लॉकडाउन फर्स्ट जो लॉकडाउन हुआ था उसी में हम लोग सब मेंटेन कर लिए सब चीज. बट नाउ व्हाट प्रॉब्लम्स वी आर हैविंग दैट वी हैव गिव देम we have give them a freedom, so that's why they are gathering now. So we have to stop now. People are some people are not doing very well. They are not taking responsibility of them. They do not want to they do not want to hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can listen. Yes, Sahil, please continue.
So that, sir, we have to see them only. And now my friend Akar want to say something.
Okay, just a sec. Just,
Wait.
you will be able to unmute your mic. I think that's getting a bit too much. I think we don't have too many people, so you can unmute your mic and speak also. So yes, Akar, yeah.
Sir, in favor of my participants, I'll say that as Kunal said that we have to customize some rules. I totally agree, but in behalf of Kunal, I would say that he means that a little freedom should be given to our citizens because they are cooperating with us. They're cooperating with the government. So vegetables vendors, shopkeepers, they should given a limited amount of time so that they can earn some money, because they also need some money to be to buy some essentials. As the essentials are very cheap nowadays, the government is giving them in cheaper price, but they also need some money for buying the essentials. So I'll in favor of Kunal, I'll say that customization of rules of Indian government should be there in our state, so that in the reward of the citizens cooperating with us, because our death ratio are very less, our affection of the virus is very less. So we have to customize some rules for the citizens. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Uh, let's hear from other states. Uh, which state want to go first? Yes, which state are you representing? I think you didn't write. Yes, Sinha.
Sir, I am just listening.
Yes, you have to also. Everybody has to. Shivam, okay. Yes, Shivam. Bolo.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to all participants.
So by the way, it's good
Sir,
afternoon or good evening.
no, sorry. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Yes,
Sir, I am
sure.
representing my state, Manipur.
Uh-huh.
As we know, Manipur contains only two positive cases, having two positive cases, and one of them are have
Mhm.
treated and he is safe now. Is not infected. I have not having the current data of the Manipur, but I am having the data of 14th April. Manipur data, all data, how many positives are in Manipur, how many cases, how many areas are in red and that.
Why
So
so
first,
late? Visit.
Let him speak first, then otherwise it will get very chaotic. Yes, Shivam, continue, please. Raise your hand if you want to object to what he said or you want to ask questions. Yeah,
sir,
okay.
we know that Manipur has no more case now, and now we are going to forward and opening all things in my state by following the social distancing and the some certain rules, and now we are backing to the right tracks. Due to lockdown we have been shifted and we will stop our the growth of the state. Now we will start all our works of the states, that, and we have also the facility if the any emergency case comes, if the corona infected people's what's there, increase suddenly, then we have also the
Uh-huh. You're muted again, Shivam. Yes, Shivam.
so we have also the facility that we can control. Also, we have making the train bogies into the isolation ward. We have also the lodge into isolation ward. We are ready for any of the emergency cases.
Mhm.
And now we are starting all the growth of our state industries and the shops, like small shops like vegetable shops, potato shops, bike repairing, that office. Now all the peoples can move. Only the 75% people now can work, and by shift they can work by following the rules of social distancing. And all the peoples in our state in all the peoples in my state, I am giving from my government, I am giving them soap, a mask, and some foods, the people who does not have foods, the poor people. And so first of all, I want to say to all the states and to Indian government also that point, that all the poor peoples are eating food because all the rich peoples and middle class families are giving, but some of the middle class family which does not have food, but because of their reputation They are not seeing in front of them, and they are surviving in very bad condition also. That also I am that also I am giving to foods all the areas, not only the poor families, all the riches and the middle class. If they have, they can give to the another poor families, or their Bharat, that poor families living in their home for work. All the workers I am giving food per person, 3 to 4 days food I am giving, sir. That's all.
Yes. Okay. You have probably question from Kunal. Yes, Kunal.
So a few days ago, we have saw in the news that middle class family are informing the government that we are not getting food. We are hungry. Our children are dying just because of hunger. And when the police when the police goes to their home and check out their cereals and pulses, they saw that the family one who called the government, they are itself cooking chicken in their kitchen. So it is not true according to Manipur that he will supply foods to all the people. First, he should check those who are really need. He should supply in those, because as few days ago we have seen this news. That's also.
Sir, can I say?
May I?
Sir, your voice is not.
Yes, Akar, you also had your question,
Yes,
and
sir.
Shivam can respond together. Yes.
Sir, unlike Manipur, this participant told us the middle class is not getting food, but this is not true, sir. Sir, we can see the Indian government has given a specific time for the people to take their food from the shops. Sir, I totally disagree with Manipur that we have the middle class is not is not getting food. In favor of Kunal's point, I'll say that that first we have to check if they are needy. Uh, if they are not needy ones, then the essential is going to the wrong hand. Uh, Suppose any middle class family is having sufficient amount of essentials, they will call government or police for more essentials for their family, so the needy ones will not get the food as this will as this condition will go on.
Okay.
So thank you, sir.
Yeah. So yes, Shivam, you can respond to both the questions. Yes.
Yes, sir. First of all, I want to say, sir, that they have put it a point that was very true and right point, that all many of the middle class families has food and they are calling, but some of the middle class families are not having. Okay, I will look to your point, and first of all, I will check whether the families is containing foods at that amount or not. Then I will be distributing to them. But my first priority is to the poor peoples, and then to the rich people, because the rich peoples are also distributing their foods.
Yes. Shivam, you're muted again.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Be careful. I think maybe you're hitting that, the mute button by mistake. Yes, Shivam, continue.
And so that many of the middle class families, there's, for example, I can give an example of the middle class family. A shopkeeper, a daily shopkeeper buys earn monies by a day per day work. If a person is buying 200 anything and giving in 200 rupees per day, that thela wala, and they are also calling them middle class family, and they are not having food, because they are saying themselves as a middle class family. And because of their reputation or that ego attitude, they are not saying that they have food, they does not having food, but their family members are calling the government and saying we need food, because we are very hungry for many days. And as per we are transporting also the people from state to state by the emergency train services, and that we are providing also food, and we are saying the central government we have lots, we have we have more things as per the situation, so we can give some things to the other government also for the help, as the medical facilities also. Thank you, sir, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Amrit Raj, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what you want to say? Your point.
So, first of all, good afternoon to everyone.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
According to Arogya Setu app,
Good evening.
Sikkim is the only state in India that has not reported any coronavirus patients. So far, at a time when more than 53,000 people, 53,000 people across the country have contracted the highly contagious illness. So the entry of international tourists was banned on March 5th, I think, and domestic tourists were banned on March 17th. So this ban should be continued till I think 1 year, because there are many coronavirus patients outside our country. So outside our state and country also. So we should ban that for till 1 year. Sikkim has, I think Sikkim has screened over 6 lakhs people already. We should also continue this active screening. The state still needs to be cautious and citizens should follow the lockdown by central government, but for saving the economy, we can partially lift the lockdown from 25th May onwards, so that the people get some relief from the government sides, as they are too cooperating with us. And then I like to say that we all download the Arogya Setu app and stay home, save lives. Okay, sir, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Akar Raj from Assam. Anybody else want to speak? Please raise your hand so that I can give you a chance next. Yes, Akar, you can continue now.
Sir, sir, it was Sikkim, right?
Yes, Amrit Raj from
Uh,
Sikkim.
Sir, every point was right, but the lockdown extending for 1 year, as I have said in my first point, that people will get frustrated and the crowd will get rushed, sir. Sir, extending the lockdown for 1 year. Sir, government can extend this lockdown for 1 year, but the information they will give, it should be a slow and steady one. Like government is doing, right? They are extending lockdown for 2 months or 2 weeks. That the crowd and citizens do not get frustrated and don't get any panic for the situation we are getting. Sir, the lockdown shouldn't be extended for 1 year. The information shouldn't be given to the people for the 1 year. It is totally, sir, it is ridiculous.
Okay.
Hello.
Sir,
Yes, Amrit. Yeah, yes, Amrit. Respond, please.
Sir, I didn't talk about the lockdown. I talked about the ban that on tourists for coming into the state or the India, because from foreign countries people came taking coronavirus, and from states also they could take. So we can extend ban for 1 year, not too strict ban. If family is if anyone family is uh, decides in Sikkim, so they resides in Sikkim, so they can go to them. But I didn't say about the lockdown, but I said about the ban that should be continued till 1 year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So that's thanks for clearing. Yes, Shivam. Yes, you raised your hand, please. Then Chandragupta can speak.
Sir,
Then
may I?
Akaraj can speak. Yes, Shivam. First you. Yeah.
Sir, as Sikkim has said that we should lock down, we should lock the air services and the train services for 1 year. As the current situation, the Indian government has clearly said that at the end of the corona patient members, at at the end that the last patient will be the safe or ठीक हो गया अगर चल जाता है तब we can then we can allow or we can start transporting in the India, not the international air services will be closed.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Yeah, yes, Chandragupta. You have a point to say?
Yes, sir. Sir, first, good morning to every one of my friends in the meeting.
Good
Good
afternoon
evening,
or good
Chandragupta.
evening. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Chandragupta.
Yes, good afternoon. So, sir, I would like to support the point which Sikkim said that there should be ban on all the international transport and shipping as the coronavirus cases can be disturbed from that and it can increase. So, as he said that for 1 year, there should be ban on the shipping and transport through international routes. So, sir, as we all know that the first case of coronavirus was reported in Kerala, still, as as they sorry, as the people of Kerala cooperated with the government and the lockdown, as we can all see, the recovery rate is above 90%, and it's 92.07%, even more than the death rate. And the active cases are now even less than 30. So I would just like to say that the lockdown should be increased for a short limit of time. Not much, but the lockdown should be not very harsh. Like the local facilities should be available and
Mhm.
the local facilities should be available to the people and there should there should there should be a ban on the transport for at least 2 months.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's all that I want to say till now.
Thank you. Yes, Shivam. You have a question, comment? Yes, please. Shivam, are you here? Okay, I think Shivam is not listening. Yeah, Akaraj can speak.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I have to ask Sikkim that ban and lockdown. What is the difference between this? The lockdown should extend for the short period of time. The information should get short period of time. And what is the meaning of the ban and lockdown? Lockdown and ban is you are talking about the same thing. And for the Kerala ones, I will say that Kerala can't take any chances because there is 500 confirmed cases, active cases. You mean 500?
Sorry, it's not active cases. Is active cases are less than 30 now.
Okay, I am saying all the confirmed cases.
Yes.
I apologize. I'm saying about the confirmed cases. The Kerala can't take any chances for the opening of essentials and this. The government should take a stand for the ones who are needy, and rich are the ones. The rich should donate some money for the poor people and the middle class. The shops should open in a area. The one shop should open in an area for a short period of 1 or 2 hours because they can't take any
So,
chances. The confirmed case,
so
the number of
excuse me,
confirmed
Akaraj.
cases is. Let
Yeah,
me complete.
let him complete. Then you can speak.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The
Okay,
number
sir.
of confirmed cases is very large in number. So and the the air service, the foreigners, the foreigners are the in the number of foreigners are very much there also. Kerala, there should be a separate quarantine center for them, because I have studied that Kerala is having a much more population of uh, foreigners, for those who have come for the tourism of the Kerala. Yes, sir. My objection was that.
Okay. Yes, Chandragupta, you can respond. Then Amrit Raj can speak. Yes, Chandragupta.
Yes, sir. First of all, I would like to say that I told about the local facilities. I didn't say that all the shops should open and all, and everyone should gather. I talked about the local facilities that that are the needy ones.
Okay.
And so again, that as he told that in an area there should be only one shop open for 1 or 2 hours. So, sir, if only for 1 or 2 hours the shop will open, and for the whole area, then there should be a rush of people.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Yes, Amrit, you can make your point also.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes.
I want to say that he's asking the difference, Assam is asking the difference between lockdown and ban. Ban is actually ban is actually a ban of, from coming of people and goods from foreign countries to India. And
Mm-hmm.
lockdown is actually for all the citizen from coming out of the home. Lockdown is basically people should understand the word lockdown and ban on tourism. Ban is of tourism and lockdown is for people.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
like
sure.
to say
So
that
I think what you are saying is by ban you mean the travel ban, especially the
yes, sir,
international ban.
from foreign countries to India.
Correct. Okay. Sure, sure. Yeah. Shaurya, Gujarat. Yes, please.
Sir, I am from Gujarat and I would like to uh, say good afternoon to everyone who is hearing me. So good after uh, all members who are here. I am from Team Gujarat. I would like to speak for Gujarat. In
Yes.
Gujarat, actually there are more than 6,500 positive cases. So I would not like to open any essential. I would like not like to open any tourism, but like to open essential items store. For example, food items, grocery items, etc., medicines. All these stores should be opened only in the green zone, where no positive case are till now. Sir, there are more than 300. That's nearly it is reached to 4,400 deaths. So I will not allow red or orange zone to open any store. Actually, we can do anything. For example, some delivery
Excuse me,
boy.
you're not audible.
And he's audible. I think if you cannot hear sometimes, just exit and enter. Sometimes it is like that. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Continue, please.
Okay. Uh, some delivery boy should come to deliver some essential items. For example, vegetables, some groceries, and medicines. In our generation, there are many. The I'm sorry. In now generations, all things are being online. Hotel booking or train ticket bookings, and many house buys their grocery from uh, online shopping only. So why don't some zones use only online shopping? Why should we go outside for essential thing also? I don't think that is also very much important. If some groceries can be opened, can be bought online, so why would we need to go outside the home?
Mhm. Okay.
and I would like to increase lockdown uh, around for 3 months.
3 months from now,
Not from now. Yes,
from
not
17th
from no, from 7. I would like to increase lockdown till August,
August. Okay.
till May to August.
Okay. Okay. So we have, yes, Shivam, you can speak first. Yes,
So
Shivam. Ah,
I want to point two states. First of all, I want to point to Gujarat. So he has said that the people should take the facility of online shopping by the deliver. As we can see the current case of New Delhi, a deliver the Swiggy or Zomato deliver has a he was a corona positive and he was delivering foods to many houses, as that can be the very dangerous, that many of the people can infect by the deliver, or the deliver boy can transfer more than 1,000 houses the corona COVID-19. And so second, I want to point to Kerala, that Kerala has said he has not more than 30 cases now. But the current update was saying that the corona has total 502 reports and 469 patients are matlab, had recovered, and 33 patients are all 33 patients are infected by the corona. That's all,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Anybody wants to answer this? I think other people have questions only.
Sir,
Yes,
as
Chandra.
you ob- sir,
Sorry, yeah.
as you objected the Gujarat, the as he is giving the example of Delhi, there is the fall of the Delhi government. They have not the the Swiggy or Zomato company have not thermal screened their delivery boy and send them to deliver. If we sure that delivery boy is not positive, then he can deliver anything. And if this is only if someone wants to object this also, so I have any other options also. Why don't we use mm, uh, so for example uh, some uh, some fruit seller or vegetable seller can come to our local areas or our colonies or our societies to sell the vegetables and the medicine items, as there are many more than 10 online pharmacy stores, so no, we don't need any pharmacy store to be opened. All things can be done online, so why do we open anything? And if someone's and if a lower class people who don't have any online facility, so we can give some fruit sellers or some vegetable seller to uh, go there and sell only. Because sir, if store will open, uh, some peoples will gather. there
Yes,
are
correct.
there
Okay.
are chan- there are chances of gathering in stores, but
Okay.
there are less chances or kya
Okay.
no
Okay.
chances of being gathered in
Yeah.
online shopping.
So you're saying online shopping can be the normal thing.
Sir, I have object to
Yes. Okay, Manish.
Gujarat.
Hmm.
Sir, as Gujarat said
So
that,
just don't give object, give suggestion also. Okay, Manish.
okay, sir. As he's saying that he will be relieving the lockdown at the green zone areas, but we cannot risk the green zone areas, that as we know there are many places that converted to red zone or orange zone in a very rapid rate, right? So I would like to suggest that you should implement some safety issues and should not release the overall lockdown. as of you can
I am not
allot some
talking.
time.
I am not
Yes.
talking about releasing complete lockdown. Only releasing stores. The red zone and orange zone can't use stores, but green zone can use stores for their vegetables and pharmacy purpose.
Okay. And another thing I want to say that you are telling that we can use the food sellers and walas for delivering products, right? So what are the security measures that they are not infected, they are not positive cases? You should also take some measures to check their health and do that.
Okay.
Uh, as you can
That
say
was
that
also.
in colonies, if you see roads, there are very many policemen, so they can use thermal screening machines sellers, and then only allow them to uh, interact with colony members to sell or for some trading purpose.
Okay. Yes, we have few hands. Sahil, you have a comment and suggestion. So please, Sahil, yeah, are you here? Yes, Sahil.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have question to Shaurya, who is representing Gujarat. That bro, are you happy with this lockdown?
Actually, I am
Hello.
not happy with
As
uh,
he said that we they are increasing lockdown from May to August. That's 3 months. Bro, we are everyone gets frustrated in this.
Yeah, I think that's true.
have to
Yes, sure.
think
Yeah.
sir.
about this.
I am not happy with the
Their
lockdown,
mentality.
but
Yes,
you
bro,
can.
I think
like that. Not
one by one, one by
everyone.
one, one by one. Let him answer first. Yes, sure. Yeah.
Sir, I am not happy with the lockdown, but the persons who are living in the green zone can walk for half an hour in their local roads, but the persons who are living in the orange and red zone, the the question is of their lives, not for
Mhm.
their frustrations. As not they're completely locked up. We can open one or two stores for few hours, but only one person can use a stove for one time. This can also be used.
Yeah. Okay. So let me hear from someone from a different state. Arnav Sinha from Uttar Pradesh.
Sir, first I would, sir, I'm not able to hear you. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, I would like to give some suggestions and to Shaurya that that one bhaiya said that people may be frustrated. People, why people will frustrate if they will not do anything? They would, if they are just sitting all the day. If our government or state government or central government, if they will start some activities, like they will make a web page, a website, and there every people can give their suggestions, and if there will be like this we are having this Ecell activity, they will have an activity every day or online on some websites, then they will not be so frustrated. They can give their suggestions for how this lockdown should be, and government can think on that. And it's not about only frustration, as Surya say, I support him that they are the health is more important. I know mental health is also important, so that's why for that I'm saying that there should be some activities, like students are not getting frustrated. Why? Because they are getting homeworks, they are studying, so they don't have time to think all about that these things. Frustration, we are getting bored, so there should be some activities. And from my side, from UP, like the last there are many cases in UP also. So as I said last class, I to use drones for food delivery and essentials. Now I will also like to add one more point. that then the places where there is not possible for so much drones, we can also use bots, wheeled bots like cars to deliver. They can be controlled via any device, PC, or even mobile phones. There should be a company, a startup that uses these bots. That someone orders from a shop, the money will be transferred from the the people, the citizen, to the grocery shop owner. And from that grocery shop owner, from in that shop there will be a bot of that company, and he will just keep the essentials of the things that those people per citizen ordered. He will keep his the product on the bot, and the bot and just give the details of address and the more things, details. Then the bot will deliver it to the people, citizen who ordered the product. So this will be useful, and this will be only for essential thing. Like one bhaiya said that there are in some place there Zomato delivery boy was corona positive, so that these things can be minimized. And I want to say that during this lockdown and after the virus is over also, after that also, because some scientists are saying that it's not going to end ever, until its no vaccination is found. So I would want that even after the virus is zero in my state, after that also, I would like that for 2 or 3 months there should no citizens should be allowed to cross the state border, not from outside to inside and not from inside to outside. And if there's someone is very just like now we are, it's this means now we are just the labors which are in other states, we are helping them to go to their home. So that thing, every if anyone wants, like it's very important for him her, so he need, if he doesn't have any symptoms, then also he should be kept for quarantine. And after quarantine there should be screening of the person, and then he will be released.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Akar Raj, you have a comment, please?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have to object Gujarat and
Okay.
Maharashtra also. Gujarat, Maharashtra, sir, which state he was representing? This previous participant.
Uttar
UP.
Pradesh, UP.
Uttar Pradesh. Yes, sir. And for Gujarat, I would like to say that the orange and red zones should not be opened the shops. How the people will get frustrated if the green zone gets a freedom for the shops. They will object to the government that they are not getting the amount of essentials they need, because it is not possible for the government to give essentials for the middle class, poor class also. Because the number of red zones is very much more in Gujarat. And for the UP, I would like to say India is a country that have had been not that much developed for the bots and drones. There are some entrepreneurs, they are just trying for this thing, but it is not fully developed for this critical situation.
But I
Uh,
just want to say, I just want to say, I am not talking about humanoid bots. I was just talking about just a car, just only car, four wheels will be there, and it will be controlled over internet. It's not so very tough. It's not
may
very
I
tough.
may I complete?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So I was telling that bots. Okay, you are telling about the cars. What if they malfunction for the and for the red zones? Yeah, for red zone, green, any zone. The number, the population of UP is very much in the case of this poor people and middle class people. Okay, and the cars, what if the program gets malfunctioned, the fluctuation gets there, who will be there for the servicing of the cars and this all things?
But China
Then
has already started this future.
Yes, and there and in India also
Is the
there
only
is
way to use these robots and car.
uh, we are talking about India. Don't compare
Yes,
it
in
with
India also
China.
there is a state. I
Because
am not remembering the state name. The state has made a bot, and it's using for it's using as a police. They have used cameras and to see that if anyone is out of his home, means violating the lockdown, to just service for surveillance. That surveillance. So why we can't just use it for delivering essentials? It
We
can be
also
used
have
as
started.
I would like to say that you can manufacture one, two, three, maximum 100 bots. Okay. What about the
yes.
other citizens? The UP is a very large state, and the population is very much larger in number of poor people and middle class people. The rich people is getting the sufficient amount of essential like food and all. The poor people, how how will they get confirmed that the essential is coming to their house, and how the government will confirm that the bots they are manufacturing is coming safely back to their quarters where they have released the bots and manufactured the bots? How they can confirm?
So
So,
we can use cameras on that, so that
There is
they will
also
just
GPS
see.
system.
Okay, so I
Yes.
think we are running out of time for today.
Excuse
Acha, we
me.
have one from Kerala. Okay, so I think we'll continue this to next week also. So I'm adding one more thing. Like we are talking a lot about bots, and like we are seeing Yash and his team have are developing, not developed, are developing this drone
Excuse me,
delivery.
sir.
Yes, Amrit.
So, as Ernest Sinha and Akara said, that we can use, but the problem is that we can use. Akara has said that we can't use boats, but we can use if they
Yeah,
are
yeah. So
confirmed with a
we'll
phone
take
call.
this topic next time. So what the topic will be more about bots only, robots and small drone bots or whatever. So
Okay, sir.
can that really help in this lockdown? Okay, so this will be the topic, and we'll have a small presentation from them also what they have done, and then everybody can ask question. What is it feasible? What is it not feasible? And everybody, your state, would you like to buy that, or buy on what condition, like what modification you need in that drone, so that you will implement it in your own state. Okay, so topic is clear. I'll message in the WhatsApp group also. So same
Yes, sir.
states, so you are
okay,
representing
sir.
the state government, okay, and then somebody is presenting this bot solution, that use this bot at least temporarily to maintain the social distance and delivery and other things, like less human touch. And then you have question for that bot, like what is good, what is bad, why should I buy, how much the cost, etc., etc., like that. And then you can give them suggestion also, that if you modify these things, then maybe you can consider buying, otherwise you will not buy. So buy or not buy, and what condition, what is the reason of not buying, and what is the modification which will help you buy, to to convince your other state government team members, let's say. Okay, so okay, 4 o'clock, great discussion. I think everybody is getting interested. Do tell about this to your friends also, that we are doing this kind of communication exercise, and this will also make you more and more confident about your own expressions, right? Okay, thank you very much for today. Bye for now. We'll meet again
Thank you.
next Thursday. Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
sir.